Hey guys, I'm here today with my Marincess deck profile. It's a really fun deck. Good to take to like a hobby league when they start back up. Not really much to say. It's not a very competitive deck, but you know, it can be lots of fun to annoy your opponent with unkillable boss monsters and such. So first, you've got 3 Marincess Blue Tang, one of the best starters in the deck. It's really good. If you open this, you might actually win a game, which would be nice. Then you've got 3 Seahorse, best card in the deck. The reason Blue Tang's better to open is because it gets you to this and you can get an extra card. But this is always what you want to see. Then you've got 3 Mandarin. I was playing a Sea Archiver instead of the third, but it's a Marincess and it does the same, so you can sometimes use this more, even though it is a hard once per turn. You've got 2 Pascalis. It summons a Marincess from the hand, so it helps set up combos if you don't have the Seahorse, which is really important. And then for your hand traps, you've got 2 Ash and 2 Nibiru. Onto the spells, you've got 3 Signet Mining. Really important card, just gets you through the deck, you know, helps you see your important cards like your Seahorse. And the discard doesn't really matter because this deck's really good at maintaining hand advantage. And you've got 3 Called by the Grave. Really great card, just really versatile, good against a lot of cards. Then you've got the 1-for-1. Some people don't play this, but I think they're completely wrong. This, discarding a Marincess, is full combo. And there aren't enough ways to get to full combo in this deck, so you really want this. Then you've got the 1 Marincess Battle Ocean. It's not good to draw, and you never need more than 1. So I think it's correct to play 1 because it's searchable for Link 1. And onto your traps, you've got 3 Marincess Wave. It's a really good trap card. It's one of the reasons to play the deck. It's easy to recycle, all your cards can add it back, and it can be excavated from the deck off the Blue Tang, but you can't search as of yet, which is annoying. And then you've got 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. Really great card. Just gets rid of whatever you don't want your opponent to have. And especially with links, it's just advantage. And then you've got 3 Judgment. Really great card. You're playing a lot of back row, you don't want to get blown out with an evenly matched or a lightning storm. You've got 3 Strike. Again, really great trap card. And then you've got 3 Dino Miscus and the 1 Raigeki Break. I wanted this because things like Karma Cut can't get rid of face downs and stuff. So I just wanted the sort of coverage that this gives you. And this is really good because if it gets negated, you don't discard because it's not a cost, it's part of the effect. And then lastly, you've got the 1 Gozen Match. It's just really good, just locks each player into an attribute. So if you play all waters, never really affects you, you can really slow your opponent down. And then onto the extra deck, you've got the 3 Marincess Blue Slug. Really great starter. You want to play 3 because you don't want to have to waste your add backs on these. You want to be adding back cards to your hand if possible. Then you've got 2 of the Sea Angel. Even though you only play 1 of the field spell, I like to play 2 of this because its arrow gives you the ability to summon out the Mandarin because it gives you 2 different pointing arrows. So that's always important. And you've got 3 Coral Anemone. Really great card. Just helps you maintain advantage, helps you gain advantage. That's what the deck's really good at. You've got 1 Crystal Heart. It's the one that makes everything unaffected when you link with it. So it's a really useful card to have, but you only need 1, I find, because you can always bring it back from graveyard. You've got the 1 Mistar Boy, just a general good card, in case you ever do need to get your things bigger, which you probably shouldn't because they all come out really big. But it's there anyway, and it helps get rid of any unwanted cards so you can link climb even further. And you've got 3 Marbled Rock. I think this is the boss monster of the deck. I think the Link 4s aren't anywhere near as good as this. It maintains advantage, it can protect itself. So instead of trying to end on a Link 4, I always try and end on this when it's unaffected, you know, the field spell, because I think it's just so much stronger and gives you so much more advantage. Then I play 1 Nightmare Unicorn because you never know when you're going to get hit with just some random card, whether it's a Mystic Mine or whatever, and sometimes you can out a Mystic Mine if they've got 1 monster, you know, you can make all your guys into this. Or if they've just got a silly floodgate that's really stopping you, you can just make this. you can always afford to pay the discard cost because, like I said, you always maintain advantage in this deck. Every card floats. And then lastly, you've got one Wonder Heart. It comes up occasionally for extra damage, but it's really not that good. I just prefer to end on the Link 3s. Now on some cards that are used to play. They're not all that good, but they can allow some interesting things. So firstly, you've got Magician's Souls. It might not look like it at first, you're not playing a spellcaster deck, but it is actually quite useful because in the middle of your combo, you can just draw 2 cards for free. Because you'd summon this before, you get locked into waters, and then as you're link climbing, you can keep equipping your equip spells, send them to the graveyard, draw 2 cards, then link climb again, and then you can just keep going. So that's really important. You can also protect it with the Link 3, so then you can try and resolve it again next turn. So that's why I used to play Souls. The reason I cut it, it felt a bit gimmicky and there were better cards I could play, but it is interesting if you do want to try it. So then you've got Mage Power. It's just hilarious because you've always got like a field spell, you've got all these back row, you just play Mage Power and your guy goes up to like 7-5, which again isn't particularly good, but it is funny, so Mage Power is always an option. Then as I said before, Sea Archiver, in case you wanted to link climb even higher because Mandarin is once per turn. So this is the first 2-card combo for doing the Marincess first turn full combo, which involves getting the Link 3 with the field spell and 3 equip cards, and it's unaffected by card effects. So you normal summon the Pascalis and you special summon the Blue Tang from hand. Blue Tang will send the Seahorse from deck. And then you link with the Blue Tang into a Blue Slug, and then effective this and effective this. So chain link 1, chain link 2. So you add back this, and then effective this, you excavate 3, and you take a Marincess. So I'm going to take the Wave. So then you can special summon this to a zone a Marincess link monster points to. Then you link off with it to make the Sea Angel, which is another link 1, which will then search you the Battle Ocean, which you can then activate. And then you link off these 2 into the Coral Anemone. Then you use the Anemone's effect to special summon a Marincess from grave with, well, a water from grave with 1,500 or less attack. And then you can link these 2 away into the Crystal Heart. And then because the Anemone was sent to graveyard, you can add a Marincess to hand. So I'll do that. And then you link these 2 into the Marbled Rock. And then Battle Ocean effect, equip these 3. And then use the effect of Marbled Rock to add a Marincess back to hand. So you started out with 2 cards in hand, you've now got 3 in hand. You've got a monster that's unaffected by your opponent's card effect, and it's on 4,500 attack. So for this second combo, this is what you can do with the 1-for-1 and any monster to discard for it. So you activate the 1-for-1, discarding an Ash or whatever you draw. Then you summon the Mandarin from deck. Mandarin, link off into the Blue Slug. Then you add back the Mandarin. Normal summon, link off again for the Sea Angel. Effective Sea Angel, search Battle Ocean. Activate Battle Ocean. Effective Mandarin, summon it because you've got 2 link monsters and it's being summoned to a link zone. But it will be banished when it leaves the field. So you link these 2 into Coral Anemone. Then you use its effect to bring back the Sea Angel. Then you link these 2 into Crystal Heart, and you don't want to use the effect of an enemy. Then you link these 2 off, the Mandarin getting banished, summoning the Marbled Rock, which is unaffected, and you get to equip 3 to it. So it's not as good as the other combo because you don't get to, excavate a card and you don't get to add cards back to your hand because you're using almost no Marincess cards to get yourself there. but it does get you to the unaffected 4,500 attack marbled rock without having to draw a Marincess card. And there's not actually that many good Marincess cards, so that's really important. Guys, let me know what you thought of this combo tutorial as well, and if you preferred it on a map with zones, because I know sometimes it can get a bit messy, so I thought I'd start doing my combo tutorials on here. If you prefer the other map, just let me know, but I think this is a little more organised. Thanks for watching.